Hi everybody, my name is Eitan, and today I will be showing you a few different ways to get little things flying across the scene without a particle simulator and in just minutes. So we have this little thing right here. This could be some sort of lower thirds element or some form of it. And then I also created this little example of like confetti-like stuff flying through the air. You could use this technique to create little bugs or anything like that. So as long as it doesn't have a real shape or anything, it could either be a line or a dot, but the line, it really just mostly comes from motion blur. So as long as it's a small little object, that should be good. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this effect in just minutes, and it is really easy. So let's get started. So create a new composition, and then we're going to make a text layer. And in this text layer, you can either use the dash, the asterisk, the minus sign, anything like that. I'm just going to use a period for now and add on tons and tons and tons and tons and tons. Okay, so now just set it like that. That's good. And now we are going into the settings of this where we can animate it. So the first thing I'm going to do is change the position and just make that maybe down there and off to the side there. Just make it different than normal. The more different it is, the more crazy animation you're going to get in a minute. Now go to Add and Selector and Wiggly. And now this is going to wiggle around all these little dots. So now what you can do is enable motion blur, both on the comp and on the layer. And so now you have these little things flying around. And this is, I feel like, easier than a particle simulator for a lot of effects because you get so much control with this. You can control how big it is, and you see each little dot. With this, you can control how wide it is, etc., etc. So now, to customize this little effect we're doing, I'm going to use Video Copilot's free plugin VC Color Vibrance, but you can also use Colorama that's built in, and that can give you a range of colors. That's pretty cool too. So I'm going to make this red, and then we're going to have to boost the alpha, so I'm going to turn up the vibrance, give it a matte alpha on, and then turn up this alpha boost. So you can also do fill empty background, and so there we go. We have our little transparency and these things flying around. So now you can play with exactly how much alpha boost you want. You could add a glow to this, whatever you want. So this is really most of the effect, and then all you can do is go into this wiggly selector, and then 100% here. If you work them towards 0, that will give you nothing, basically. So it will bring it back to the original line, and it won't move. So the higher this number is and the lower the bottom number is, the more variation you're going to get. So if you want it like I made in that first one, in just a small little area, you can do something like that. Now, if you want to change the size of these things, just double click on the layer, bring the size down, and now we can have, and I'm going to press the side arrow and then just keep typing if I want more. So now we can make what would be just a huge particle simulation of like fireflies or something like that. And so now we have that here, and these look very cool. So that's basically the tutorial, a very quick way to create flying things in After Effects. So if you like this tutorial, please like, comment, and subscribe, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I'll try to get back to you. So thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.